The final stretch.
Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
We made it here about halfway through Victory Road, and in this episode we're going to press onward toward the Elite
To adventure!
Region. You shouldn't get complacent just because you have a lot of gym badges. There's always going to be someone who's better than you. And
looking at Gary with his 10.
I'm still scared. It's still dark. Oh god.
The guy went to the Orange Islands before
There's
was
always
cool.
going to be someone better than you, no matter what endeavor you are chasing afterwards. So you
That's
should
just
get
life.
ahead
There's
about it.
always
But
that one guy who's got
fortunately,
your
in this
number.
case, she's not the one who's going to be better than us because I have all the faith
You can
in the
never
world in
truly
Dishwater
be
that we're
king,
gonna
and that's
be able
kind of
to check out
refreshing,
this
because if you're the
sand
king of the
slide.
castle,
Man, I'm
well,
just super
it's
excited about
boring.
this
You gotta know
weekend
that can
because
challenge you.
We're going to be finishing up Victory Road in this episode. We are on the last leg of our adventure, for real, guys. The adventure is almost over, and as saddening as
Until we get the filler.
as saddening as it might be that our Hoenn
Or post-game,
journey is
at
coming
least.
to an end, because I love this game and I've loved playing through it up to this point. It's really, really exciting knowing that we're going to be able to take on the Elite Four and the
Yeah, it's saddening, but it's also exciting.
I'm way too excited about this way early on, so I feel like I might as well comment on the fact that these trainers in Victory Road, like I said before, they have really, really varied, awesome teams. We have a Ninetales, a Tropius, and what was the other one? Oh man.
We killed it too quickly.
Immediately forgot what the other Pokemon on this girl's team was. But we have a lot of
Sand
variety
Slash.
in typing, a lot of variety in movesets, and honestly, I kind of
Went
wish
through the
Pokemon
bar.
games were a lot more like this throughout the rest of the game, so that you could see more variety.
But then it would be too hard.
You
You know, there's 1,000 Pokemon, so we gotta use like the same 3.
Trainers tend to use
Gen
one
5
type
loved
Pokemon during
Pat
the
Rat.
game, like around 4-tree, you see a lot of flying type Pokemon. It's
Then again,
really
Gen
for
1 also
kids,
loves
and it's
Rattata.
to sort of force you into getting certain types of moves on your Pokemon so that you have a balanced team by the end of the game. You're better than me.
No duh.
I'm so discouraged. Yeah, you're running away. She's turned away and she was running. That is sad. That is a sad sight.
Scaredy
I
cat.
understand why they do it. It'd just be nice to maybe once in a while see like a little bit more variety in the teams that you're fighting and make it a little bit more fun. Now,
Variety
right here,
is the
we've got
spice of
ourselves
life.
a useful item for Victory Road. Victory Road, a lot of the time, is really annoying because there are so many wild Pokemon just everywhere.
High level,
But there's
too.
Max Repel, and over here, the most useful item in this area,
A
we've got
Pokeball.
TM29 Psychic.
Don't we already know
our
that?
Baconator is just so cool that he already knows the move Psychic. He learned that by himself. He doesn't need anybody
Yeah, we
telling him what to do.
had Spoink
But if
hold
you
back
have a
for a
Psychic
while
Pokemon or
before it
special attacker in
evolved.
general that can learn this move, you're going to want to pick that up because it's probably the best Psychic move in the game. With the chance for the special defense drop and 90 power and 100% accuracy, that is
And a partridge in a
best
pear
of the
tree.
way. Let's just go ahead and grab ourselves
You know, I never knew half
Yeah,
these hidden
grab
items are
ourselves
there,
an
though that's
elixir
mostly because they're
but
hidden. So
apparently
it's like,
not
why are there all
because
these
we
weird
got
sections?
way too much crap. Oh my god.
Use
what is
some
this?
of
Let's
them.
Go ahead and use iron on, not iron. I want to save that for Ashley. But do we have any other vitamins or something that we can use? It doesn't look like it. Man, what is this?
You have
okay,
you have 3
you know what I'm gonna do?
proteins.
I'm gonna do the classic give the iron to Heretic. Heretic.
Ah, we're gonna have
you
him hold
on
it.
to that, man. Make some knuckles out of it or something. I don't know. There we go. Let's grab our
Just make sure to put them back in.
Continue on with our adventure. But
He
yeah,
starts beating people
you
over the
can
head with
see
the
that here
iron.
We also need the HM
It's like a glass
Waterfall.
bottle.
Luckily, we don't need them too much throughout the course of this, but here we have ourselves a trainer.
Hey, those elixirs came in handy last time.
Wow, really? Always getting interrupted by these rude, wild Pokemon, man. And now Dishwater has a distinct lack of HP, so we're going to have to apply the Hyper Potion directly to the wound. Either way, I was going to comment on this guy right here. I train together with my whole family, every one of us. I'm not losing to anyone. And this guy says that he trained together with his family, and it's kind of interesting. It's never directly stated that he's part of it. But you guys remember the Winstraight family?
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
was
say.
in Mauville City earlier in the game?
Yeah,
where they
that
said they all
gauntlet.
trained together, and they said that they had a son that was like off probably
Uber
having become
strong.
the champion by now because he was the strongest one in the entire family. It's often theorized that this is that kid.
Would make the most sense. And
Wow,
god damn it,
seriously? I got
10%
frozen?
chance
Oh
of
my
paralysis, burn, and
And I don't
frozen.
immediately
And you
defrog.
get frozen.
What is up with this? What is up?
Then
with
again, I
this?
always have a heart attack every time I'm frozen because it's like, well, I'm not getting out of this because
But
most
it's
of the time the
often
person
theorized
frozen
that this
isn't
kid right
fire
here,
type.
Trainer, what was his name? Vito, I think?
Vito.
Trainer Vito is part of the
Cool
Winstraight
trainer
family,
president,
who is the
'cause he
prodigy child
vetoes
that they were
everything.
So eager to talk about for the entire duration of their whole little battle side quest thing. And that's kind of a cool little extra that they throw in there, cool little Easter egg. It's not really an Easter egg, but it's cool that they actually kept wind with that and continued on and showed that Vito is actually on his way to the Pokemon League. I thought it was cool. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit too excited about it. Either way, this Dodrio needs to get
Nothing
off
wrong with
the field, man.
paying attention to continuity.
ridiculous. I wanted to get Dishwater up to level 45 as soon as possible because that's about what your team should probably be around this point in the game. Well,
but right now, Dishwater too busy being a block of ice. Soon it'll run away like a roaming legendary.
Decent recommendation. You can do it lower level than that, but in Pokemon Emerald, it feels like the Elite Four and the Champion are more difficult than they were in Ruby and Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, you can make it through probably level 40s, no problem. But Emerald, I just feel like it's
Sorry, I've had something stuck in my throat all day.
I don't know, maybe it's just me. Either way, use our Shadow Ball on the Baconator to take care of this Kadabra and get this guy through the floor like all of our other enemies.
Stuck in my throat.
Very, very unfortunate fates. And now what's this guy going to use?
Electrode,
apparently, and may as well go into Dishwater because this thing isn't going to have any...
Worst case scenario, if it self-destructs, so we might be able to get the Frozen waking up.
Typing is probably one of the best typings in the entire game. The only weakness that this typing has, even in 6th gen, is Grass. Grass isn't a very offensive, Grass isn't a very
Leaf Blade.
Type. Oh my god, will you unfreeze, please? Dishwater.
And now it's using rollout.
Look, Grass isn't a very offensive type, so if you're really, really defensive, you probably don't even have to worry too much about that. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you serious?
And now Future Sights!
Right now? We're going to take the Future Sight attack, and we're still frozen, and this thing is doing rollout, and that's getting stronger. Oh,
it's reminding me of Sleep Claws in Unova.
Just too terrible. Are you serious? You're still frozen.
Well, you need to use a fire type attack, and you don't have any fire types in your team now. Ashley's in the PC.
I have to do it. I have to use the full restore. What is this? The freeze hacks are just too much to handle right
Electrode, use rollout. Dishwater was frozen solid. What?
Rollout, but even though that's like the 3rd one this thing has used in a row, doesn't really matter
4th.
to me because Dishwater resists that thing. Dishwater has got great defense.
He's gotten in the highest levels of it, and it doesn't make a difference.
And that smug smirk is gonna fly right off its face.
It's just a smirk, nothing else.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about the ground water typing and how good it is. Your only weakness is grass.
Yeah, 45.
Offensive type, so you really don't have to worry about taking
no new moves though.
Too much
Shift Tree. We're about to face a grass type.
And on top of that,
you send out Heretic,
electric, which is water's like
can't send out Baconator because it's part dark type.
So it's just such a great typing, and I love it. And Swampert, I will admit, is probably the most overpowered starter at the very end of this.
Shift Tree's shiny form is purple.
Player campaign. Blaziken,
I know this.
Maybe a little bit more useful and competitive.
I know this because I have a shiny Shift Tree.
Because of the Mega Evolution and stuff.
Mega Evolution, and they freaking made it faster.
Swampert, I just have that nostalgic connection to, and so
that's fine. I'm nostalgic for Blaziken.
Right now, there we go. We defeated Cool Trainer Vito, and we vetoed his Pokemon.
Ha!
My family. Is that possible?
Evidently.
I beat your family like a month ago, dude. They weren't even.
Hey, look, a full heal. Now I can finally get Dishwater unfrozen. Oh wait.
Everyone in my family. I've never lost before. I've lost my confidence. Maybe I'll go home. Oh, we destroyed this guy's spirit. That's so sad. And he was on the.
It turns out this guy's family is the Elite Four. God damn it! My Emerald changed a lot.
Okay,
we're right back where we started. No! It's the same girl that's right everything.
That's kind of unfortunate. Although, to be a champion of the Hoenn region, if your confidence gets shattered that easily, maybe you should look into finding something else to do. Okay, and here we are.
I was talking about
moving onward. After we get
who was the gym leader in Gen 2, the dragon one?
Sitting around Victory Road. I couldn't remember.
Wasn't she like, oh my god, I lost? Well, I guess you'll just have to do this thing for me instead.
For Mario Kart 8 coming out later this month. That's a little bit off topic though. Okay, no need to get your back up. Relax, let's take it easy. We're in the middle of a deep, dark cave, lady. How can you say something like that?
Like this.
But yeah, Mario Kart 8,
one word at a time.
Super awesome. That's all I'm going to say on it because this is a Pokemon video. And we're facing off against...
Hey, both are Nintendo.
Which is maybe not the best... situation for our good buddy Heretic here. In fact, I'm going to switch back out to Dishwater.
Not good for Baconator either.
Get over-leveled at this point. I don't really care because we have got to...
You could be a little more over-leveled.
Heretic taking all kinds of psychics and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and use Shadow Ball with the Baconator. Man, am I glad that I taught the Baconator Shadow Ball. Having only one directly damaging move on the Baconator, which was Psychic, was super, super annoying for such a long time. And it was like impossible to do any damage. We're going to take this Shadow Ball. Oh, dang.
And we're going to die.
I expected the Baconator to live at least one of those, but unfortunately...
It was at low HP, my dude.
So... Let's just
Shock.
We can take this Lunatone out, no problem. Go ahead and Surf and Thunderbolt on the Sableye. We should be able to take these guys out this turn. And man, Shock with the speed. I love it so much. Like I said,
oh, it lived. Well, it's gonna be dead now.
When I was younger. Now that I come to actually think about it, probably one of the more important stats in, like, competitive play especially. Well, I guess everything is really important in competitive, but it's something that's important. It's on the table. You have to consider that all the time as well. But when I was younger, it was just feed protein to a bunch of specially attacking Pokemon and think that I was just the greatest trainer in the entire world.
We were all kids once.
When I fought my friends, I always had a Swampert, and it was named Swampy, by the way. All my starters, I would always nickname Swampy. I believe,
even Blaziken?
The first Swampert I ever had, I nicknamed it, Muddy, or something like that. Yeah, Muddy.
Because you didn't know it evolved.
And then when it evolved to Marshtomp, I named it Marshy. And then when it evolved to Swampert, I named it Swampy. And that was just the nickname that stuck with every
name
that
reader
I had thereafter. I just named it Swampy right off the bat, and that was it forever. Super, super creative. I know. Guys, you can stop.
Okay, name one of my Blazikens Fire Lord. I'm pretty sure there were some bad ones there, too.
Off the charts. But I don't want to take that much credit for it. Either way, I would just always use Waterfall against anything, and I thought that was going to be a way stronger move than, like, Earthquake or Hyper Beam. I would even use it against, like, Rayquaza against my friends. They would be like, oh no, please don't use Waterfall, because I had them all convinced that that was the strongest move ever, because it was, like, my Swampy signature move. Either way, I've never met anyone like you before.
We were all kids
once.
once.
Heard my childhood story, and he probably means he's never met anybody so stupid before. Wonderful. Ah, what a great contribution to the conversation there, ladies.
Made some serious bank, though.
Here, I believe there's a ladder that takes you back to the floor that we were just on, so we don't want to go down there at the moment. I might fight that trainer off screen, but for now, I'm just not going to bother because we want to move on. We want to make some progress in our lives. And Blue, go ahead and use your Rock Smash. Now, let's push these boulders out of the way. Man, Strength is, like, the most annoying HM. Flash is actually probably the most annoying because it's completely useless as a move. And, you know, it just
so, like, Defog's better. It's used a total of once and then never again, unless you're competitive. Well, then again, they also did give an upgrade once where it's essentially Rapid Spin, too.
Man, I hate it. It's not that bad.
Deek and check my Deek.
I'm exaggerating a little bit, I will admit it, but I'm not a fan of the fact that you have to use Strength so much. Either way, I made it this far a couple times, but the last stretch is so long. By the last stretch, he means that the exit of Victory Road is right up ahead. Yes, we are at the very end of Victory Road. We're going to be reaching it within like 2 or 3 minutes probably. Either way, we have got a couple challenges that remain. We have got this Cacturn right here who is not going to want to take this Brick Break straight to the face.
I don't know why I caught a Cacturn.
You know what? It's going to happen anyway.
No, it's not. It's just a
critical hit and super effective. Whoa!
Mamma mia!
That is just too much power.
It's part dark. You know, I thought Cacnea was also part dark, but no.
We've got a Pelipper to deal with, and we can deal with him quite well. In the most shocking of our good friends.
Don't you mean the most shocking of ways?
But yeah, I don't know why this guy says the last stretch is so long and arduous, because you can actually, after this guy, you can get through the rest of it without doing a single other trainer battle. So maybe this guy, he just has the butterflies in his stomach, and
hates puzzles.
Double Protect, really?
Triple Protect!
Maybe this guy is just a little bit nervous, though, and he's not ready to go take on the Pokemon League, so he's just, he's nervous, man.
Goodbye, Swanna. I mean, Pelipper. Sorry.
Fearful of the future. And that's
so similar typings.
But when you're Visage, when when what you display to the world is called a cool trainer, you should probably be a little bit more confident than that. My dream ends here again. If you hadn't been standing around and waited for me and challenged me to a battle,
this never would have happened.
This far. Keep the momentum going and become the champion. If anyone can, it's you, and it is certainly within.
What's that about no more trainers?
This is the final battle on Victory Road.
You said there weren't anymore. You lied to him, right to his face.
Actually, we're gonna go ahead and take this on. You can actually just step to the right and avoid this battle completely.
Never mind then.
Last battle on a Victory Road, man. We can take.
So it looks like he's got the same mindset, maybe.
Hidden under a bridge, though. So if you're not paying attention, you're just sprinting through to the end. Kind of a jerk move on the developer's part. I have nothing to say to anyone that's come this
Nintendo,
far. Come on.
Hey, why not let them be a dick every once in a while? Everyone gets one.
I'll tell you if you win. So he'll tell us about
the road to victory.
Victory on the road. Awesome. Too much victory going around right
oh,
now.
look, cool trader Quincy.
Have a Gardevoir and a Slacking. Ooh,
please let his last name be Massachusetts.
This is something to
no, his last name's College. No, it's my day off.
Pokemon all around. Slacking, extremely powerful physical Pokemon.
Well, then again, at the time of this being uploaded, odds where I am in college, so
I'm not confident that one brick,
or at least in class now.
Even though Heretic is so strong, because this thing's stats are just off the charts. Awesome, we got the paralysis off, so that should help us.
God damn it!
Oh my god.
Right.
Shock, you can't be in love with that. Come on.
Right now, Jacques like, oh, so that's what this feels like. I'm a jerk.
Shock, what are you doing? Either way, that brick break is going to take this slacking out. So
Now he's not in love anymore.
Too attached because your little heart.
What have I done? Nothing.
Oh god, come here, Shock. I'll give you a hug. Don't worry. There's plenty of other fish in the sea and giant, ugly gorilla things for you to be. Whoa.
But he's my giant ugly gorilla thing.
Oh, whoa! That would have been so dangerous. Oh
yeah, it would have been dangerous with slacking.
Just attempted to skill swap with that slacking, and had that happened, that slacking would have been able to attack every single turn.
If you hate trainers that hate themselves, random trainers could use revive.
Actually, I'm gonna use a tract on this thing so that this Dusclops can't get off too much. But oh my god, slacking, the one downside to it is that it can only attack every other turn because it has the ability Truant, which makes it so that's the case. Had its ability switched out, we would have been completely dead. We would have gotten annihilated. Oh my god.
And that's best case scenario.
I just can't handle it. So, I was actually going to use Earthquake with Dishwater right here, but
that would kill Jacques.
Best of ideas because Shock.
By the way, with Dusclops' sprite, for some reason those two things near its eyes, like near the top thing, like by its eye, I always thought those were its eyes, and this big, the circle thing was like its mouth.
Very, very defensive Pokemon, and he has no arms, just tiny.
That's just all I saw it.
Hands. Oh my!
Oh, he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And like the three gigantic things right underneath its eye, I like to think those are like its teeth, so it just has three huge buck teeth.
I never thought of that.
I love you, man. You're so cute.
Oh, Jacques, no!
Ooh. This Gardevoir is a little bit of a problem right now. Let's go ahead. Oh, the Baconator isn't even alive. Ooh, this is bad. Shino, come to our rescue.
Why?
I was going to say let's bring out the Baconator and ooh, and Dishwater is toxic. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have taken this battle.
Dishwater is toxic masculinity problems,
so
but I'm a girl.
But what was I going to say? Oh, also, Pokemon trainers on Victory Road are probably going to use a lot of items. So let's just go ahead and the Dusclops is going to heal. The Gardevoir is going to attack something. I don't know what. Probably Shino or something like that. Either way, let's just go ahead and revive the Baconator.
So it can easily die.
Damage. I have no idea what I was saying a second ago, but maybe this battle was the best of ideas. I got a little bit too cocky. I let all the success and all the victory from this road get to my head, and I served nothing to that Gardevoir, and we are in
all those
trouble.
calm minds.
Okay. Shino is going down to the Psychic. That's fine by me. Shino, you serve your purpose. You are absolutely a warrior. A tiny little, very crushable level 4 warrior. Or
Mega Gear or something here.
So insignificant, I can't even remember it. But a warrior nonetheless. So let's go ahead and Surf. And Shadow Ball's a physical move, so it should be able to take the Gardevoir out. Even if
good thing we didn't aim for Dusclops. I hate when that stuff happens.
Protected. I was going to say, even if the Surf takes it out, but the Shadow Ball still goes off, it'll hit the Dusclops. But that doesn't matter. So Dusclops is going to protect itself. Baconator uses Shadow Ball, and now the huge threat of a Calm Mind Gardevoir is off the field. Whew. That could have been potentially problematic. So, what are they going to do?
Oh, she has another Mon?
Another Slacking? What? Are you kidding me?
We had a backup plan.
Please tell me this Dusclops does not have Skill Swap, because if it does, we're kind of screwed.
And we only have one Surf left.
Going to die, and then we can just swap in Heretic and go from there. So let's go ahead and use Shadow Ball on the Dusclops because I believe. Oh no!
It's faster.
What? Oh my god!
Ah, crap
Shadow Ball's
baskets.
a physical move, so taking advantage of Slacking's gigantic attack stat, we're kind of
genius.
Screwed, is what I'm seeing here. So
Q Kazoo.
Okay, what do we want to do? Blue, you're coming back out, and we're going to revive the Baconator. I don't want Heretic to go down just yet. So let's go ahead and surf on these clowns, and that's going to do a good 40% of the slacking.
Oh!
And get rid of the Dusclops. Oh, wow, with the critical hit, that might have actually mattered.
Probably did have skill swap.
Dishwater's probably going to go, oh my god. Blue gained a bunch of experience. Yeah, going to be the strongest Pokemon on our team.
Dishwater's dead.
But now we can just bring out Heretic. I was going to have to revive the Baconator to Shadow Ball the Dusclops, but fortunately,
it's dead.
Critical hit.
And now Slacking's going to be loafing around.
Doesn't really matter. In fact,
you might as well Rock Smash it.
Use Rock Smash. Let's just get rid of this guy. He's not even going to move this turn, man. If this doesn't kill him, we're in trouble. Okay, it did. I was a little bit worried there for a moment because Slacking is a lot faster than even our Heretic. Either way, that's it. Blue grew to level 21. Truly the oh my god, we're learning Bubble Beam. Yeah, I'd love to learn the move. Unfortunately, all we have
HMs.
Is HMs, so we can't learn it. Dang it, we're oh, come on. No. and soft loading bubble.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a few times.
The Pokemon League because we don't
It's like,
have
hold on,
Bubble
let me
League.
actually
What are we
slow
gonna
down
do,
here.
man? This is a disgrace.
I know, you are.
Okay, well done. I like that guy's response better. So much more positive.
Does that have to do with
man.
Victory
Blue
Road?
is
Oh!
falling.
Yay!
Oh my god, this is great. Why not? Why not? Let's let it happen. Let's evolve our Meryl. Let's evolve Blue Regard Q Kazoo.
Well, I think it's important.
Well, did not expect.
I think
this
evolves
to
are like
happen in,
level
the
20.
last 5 or 6 episodes of Pokemon Emerald. Our Blue, our greatest HM slave, has evolved into an.
Hey, if it's gonna be a great
Now
HM slave,
we
it
are
deserves to
unstoppable.
evolve. I'm
We are
not
ready to
beating
take on
you,
the
you
Pokemon
know?
League like this, man. Oh my god. Either way, right here around this corner, if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, Wally would come up and stop your rampage moments
Dead in
before
its
you exit
track.
to Victory Road, which is always so annoying, but we've made it. And here we are in the heart of Evergrande City with a gazebo and another gazebo. And
You know what this
one
gazebo
single
needs? Another
skyscraper.
gazebo.
Man, they are just changing the definition.
And then the
Either way,
Indigo
that's
Plateau
gonna be
looks
this
just
episode
like
of
this in
Pokemon
terms of
Beyond
buildings.
This door lies the Pokemon League, the Elite Four, and the champion of the Hoenn region. So, we accomplished a lot in this episode. We have beaten our final challenge before the final challenge. So I guess our semi-final challenge. Either way, in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, we are going to be going through this door and taking on the Pokemon League. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys then.